everybody. Welcome in to the beautiful gridiron in downtown Gadsden for the Buddy and Nienna Ford Farmers Insurance Player of the Week, brought to you by Countertop Creations. This time we have a very special young man, Mr. Luke Harris, in from the Asheville Bulldogs, coming off a 31-28 victory last week, cross-county rival, we'll call it, St. Clair County. Very hard-fought, tough football game. I don't know anybody. We searched all the teams that we covered, multiple teams. We're over 20-something teams that we covered, but I don't even think there was a close second this week. This was a runaway. The young man had 306 yards, 3 touchdowns on 37 carries, and a very physical, downhill running football game. Luke, take us back to last week and your game in general, just overall, how it was for you.
I mean, it was great, honestly. I enjoyed it. I mean, we ran the ball all night. That's what I love doing personally. I mean,
we noticed.
The line block good. The line block good.
Now, when we had you on last night, you talked about how physical you are and you love to hit people. Talk about your style of play, and have you always been like that, or is that something you developed over time?
No, I used to try to juke and run around people, but as I've gotten bigger,
those days are over with.
Yeah, I just try to run through them.
That was my next question, actually. Do you find yourself, once you break out into open field, looking for somebody to hit? You just like searching around?
I look for corners and safeties.
I swear that's my next question. I had it written down. It's right there. All right. Now, what Coach Monroe put in last week, well, he's already had it installed. He just didn't show all he had with it was a single wing. It's a throwback offense. Talk about that offense and how it helps feature what you do, which is punish the defense.
I mean, it gives me a lot of blockers, and they do their jobs, and it lets me run through.
Absolutely. Now, here's something that's very special we've noticed this year with Asheville. You guys broke out some orange jerseys for the first time in years and years, and it's a memento to the 1964 team. I believe that's correct. And beautiful part about it is you're 2-0 in those jerseys. Yeah. Honoring a team like that in a unique city like Asheville and being 2-0 in those jerseys, what does that mean to you personally?
I mean, it's just carrying on a legacy that they set long ago. We're proud to do it.
Absolutely, man. I love it. All right. You're a senior now. What's that like being a senior for this Asheville Bulldog team?
I mean, it's awesome. I've enjoyed the 4 years I've got to play with them. I'm glad that I've got to spend it all at Asheville.
I got you. Who's the biggest class clown in that group? Well, we love to know these stories.
Probably Adrian.
Really?
Really? He's always acting goofy.
He didn't have so much last night.
Yeah, he seemed like he's pretty mellow.
Yeah.
That's usually the ones that get you, though, man.
Yeah.
It's that, like the old saying, it's always the quiet ones you got to watch. Same thing. All right, I'm going to get your brother up here. Mr. Reggie, if you don't mind, let me get your brother up here for a minute. He's going to have a mic when he gets up there. I'm about to pin these two young men against each other. Those who don't know, this is the quarterback for the Asheville Bulldogs. All right. Out of you two, which one of you guys is more of a weight room warrior?
Me, for sure.
Not even close?
For sure.
Which one of you guys are better at video games?
For sure.
For sure?
It kills me on Fortnite.
All right. Which one of you guys is funnier?
I would say him.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one of you guys is a better driver?
Me, for sure.
What about fishing?
Him. I don't like fishing at all.
Hunting?
Yeah, I love fishing.
Man, they got to disagree on something here. Who's stronger?
Me.
Who's faster?
Him after about 40 yards.
So you got the takeoff.
Yeah.
He gets you in the strides.
Yeah.
All right.
Long legs give me.
All right. This is going to be beautiful here. Which one of you is the bigger ladies' man?
Him, for sure. I
He does. He got the kind of surfer look. I got you. All right. Who's more competitive between the two of y'all?
I'd say we're both equally competitive. We competed our whole life.
Okay. Who hits harder on the football field? All right. Here's the last one. Who's a better leader between you two? That's a good one.
It just depends on what it is, honestly.
Depends on the situation of the game.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to get a conflict in here. These guys are pretty much on the same agreement. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. All right. We'll go back to carrying on to normal conversations here. Here we go. Last week, when Adrian lined up for that field goal, how nervous were you? And on a 1 to 10?
I was sitting there, I had crouched down, and I was looking, and then they got the penalty where we false started.
Kicked you back 5 yards, huh?
And I was sitting there, I was like, oh my God, please don't miss this. And he kicked it, and like you could, from where I was standing at, you could see that it had the trajectory. And then
you did get on that word.
Yeah, I thought I messed that up. And then it went through, and I just took off sprinting. I was going to run him down and tackle him.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he get away from you?
Yeah.
I bet he was faster than that. All right. What's Coach Monroe meant to you since he took over this program? Kind of changed the culture, changed the mindsets of the players. What's that meant to you personally?
It's been awesome. He's really put a positive view on everything. He's a good coach.
Absolutely. We're pretty big fans of his. Moving forward, what is your plans personally to help this team finish strong and get into the playoffs?
I mean, I'm going to do whatever I got to help the team win, whether that's rushing, blocking, tackling, doing what I got to do.
Makes a lot of sense. I'm going to kick this over to my man Reggie, but first, I actually thought he was going to say, I hope he missed the field goal so I can go punish somebody else. He was trying to punish him. You just couldn't get his hands on it. Go ahead, Reggie.
All right. Got some would you rather and either or questions for you. Some of them are pretty funny. All right. Starting out, Ford or Chevy?
Chevy, I drive a GMC.
Okay. All right. Would you rather win the World Series or the Super Bowl?
The Super Bowl.
All right. Would you rather be, an elite player or underdog?
Underdog.
Underdog. I like it. All right. Would you rather be a legendary coach or a legendary player?
A legendary player.
All right. Would you rather run fast or jump high?
Run fast.
You already do that, man. All right. If you had one mode of transportation, would you rather have a donkey or a giraffe?
I go with the donkey.
Time out. I got to Josh, can you Photoshop that? Okay. Full pass, sitting on a donkey. That'd be beautiful.
All right. Would you rather read every word that you read or sing every word that you read?
Read every word.
Can't sing that?
No.
Oh, whatever. Come on. You sound like Sinatra.
All right. Would you rather wear a tuxedo every day or a bathing suit?
A bathing suit. I love wearing bathing suits. They come.
God, this is awesome.
All right. If Asheville, the city of Asheville, put on I don't know how to put it. Would you rather have a water balloon fight in downtown Asheville or a food fight?
A food fight.
Food fight.
I think it'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
for sure.
All right. Last one. Would you rather live without internet or air conditioning?
Air conditioner. I can tough it out.
That's dedication,
That
folks.
is indication.
That's where me and you steer on different roads on that one.
I got
Right
that
there.
thing, you see.
Of course, we're old, though. He's younger.
Yeah.
All right.
You back over to you.
All right, man. Here we go. What would you like to say to your brother and other underclassmen on this football team coming up from what you've seen as a senior for them moving forward to help them in their career?
Just enjoy it while you got it. It'll all end soon.
All right. What do you want to be remembered by the most once you graduate Asheville?
Being a good leader.
I
Leading
like
the team.
I love it. Before we get out of here, we got a couple things sponsors want to give you. The swag bag from Buddy and Nienna Ford's Farmers Insurance, loaded with all types of goodies, shirts, hats, cooling towels, drinks, and the bag. And, of course, your football from Countertop Creations. And here he is, our player of the week, Mr. Luke Harris.